Icicles friends, as you might be able to tell, we are doing an unboxing today, and it is a ThredUP mixed women's apparel box. It's been a hot minute since I've purchased a ThredUP mixed apparel box. I think it was this past summer, so I thought it was long overdue to give it another try. So if you want to see what I got in my ThredUP mixed clothing box, then just keep on watching. Hi Icicles friends, welcome back to my channel. It is wonderful to have you here, and if you are new, my name is Heather. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy, and I use this YouTube channel to document my journey. So if you're interested in reselling in general, how to sell on any of those platforms, thrifty things, vintage things, thrift flips, and even some unboxings like we have today from ThredUP, then you will definitely want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's get right into it. It has been a hot minute, as I said in the intro, since I have ordered a ThredUP box. I believe the last time I ordered a mixed clothing box was this past July. And I kind of had mixed feelings about the mixed clothing box, and I still have several things still in stock, and I did get a lot of fringe sizes. So it kind of turned me off of boxes for a little bit. But I figured it's been over 6 months, and it was probably about time to give it another try to see if I will have any better luck. So I have several boxes coming in. This is the first one, and it is a woman's mixed apparel box. For those of you who do not know, I have my trusty notes here. That mixed clothing box usually comes with 25 items. It is $60, and it cost me $65.99 as it costs $5.99 for shipping. I placed my order on 2/9 and it was delivered to my door on 2/16. That may seem like a little amount of time, but it actually was only 4 days once you account for the weekend and the fact that there was President's Day holiday. So really great shipping. It was fabulous to see that there were some in stock. I have not seen ThredUP boxes in stock for some time, so I'm kind of excited to see what I got. I am doing a true unboxing today. Usually I unbox everything, look through it, clean it all up, hang it all up, and so I know exactly what I got, exactly what it's worth, and whether anything came in damaged or wasn't fit to be sold. I am not going to do that this time. I am going to do, God help me, a true unboxing, which is a little worrisome for me because I am quite an animated person, so it will not be able to hide any of my true feelings as much as I may want to. So what we're going to do is just go through everything. I'll let you know what I got. I'll give you my true reaction, and then I will cut to do all my research and give you at the very end of this video what I think I can make off of this box. So let me get this big old box off of my desk and move up all the clothing, and let's see what I got. First up, I'm pretty excited about because I have sold something very similar. This is Calvin Klein. I do have success with Calvin Klein, which I'm a little bit surprised by, given that I know Calvin Klein is pretty much sold everywhere now, and it is not the brand that it was when I was growing up in the 90s and the aughts. But I do have a lot of success with the dresses, and that is what we have here. It is a size 8. This pretty little gathered detail across the midsection, which is great. Little slimming effect, back hidden zip, cute pink color. I think this one will probably do really well. Very happy with that. This is Jones of New York. I am not really selling much Jones of New York. I get it in, I think I have some from another ThredUP box, and I also have some from some Goodwill boxes. If you sell it, bless you, because I do not seem to have any luck. This is a small, so that is going to be a harder sell as well. But it is a really cute, just basic navy t-shirt, but it has a really pretty zipper detail, which makes it a little bit more fun. So we shall see with that. This is Guess. must be from an outlet store or something, because the tag is ripped and it is a small petite. So this will be interesting to see whether it will move. I'm having a very similar feeling to why I stopped getting my ThredUP boxes after last season, because I did get so many small petites, extra smalls, little fringe sizes. It just sit forever, and I get a lot of lowball offers on them, and they don't seem to move very well for me. Now I do very well with big fringe sizes, but little fringe sizes not so much. So I'm kind of not sure whether this will move for me or not, but it is a really cute linen and knit, and it is a button front dress, which is quite popular right now. So we shall see. I was just looking to see if it had a care on it, because it feels like it could be linen, and it is. It's 100% linen. So that's nice. Linen is trending. This look is trending. Now if I could just find a small petite person who wants to buy it, I'll be in business. Aeropostale jeans. Again, small sizes, 5'6" juniors. Really short leg. It doesn't look like a capri. I'm not really sure about that. Oh, it does. It says skinny capri. That's why it didn't look like. Cute whiskering, a bit of distressing. Love the back flat pockets. Like I said, it is Aeropostale, but again, it's a 5'6". So we'll see how I do with that. This is Amanda and Chelsea. I have not sold this brand very well, although it does have very, very good comps. I got 2 pieces in a B&G trading box, which, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above to encourage you to go watch it, because I made no money off that box, though my Amanda and Chelsea stuff did sell. And I thrifted in a very, very cute Amanda and Chelsea dress that still hasn't sold. Again, this is just a basic, looks like a boucle, or a tweed. It's not as bumpy. Like a career skirt with a cute back kick pleat, but again, we're at a size 0. So I'm feeling the exact way that I felt during this summer as to why I stopped buying ThredUP boxes. This one is new with tags, and already I want to roll my eyes, because not only is it not a small, it's an extra, extra small. I don't know if you can read it since it's a black on black tag. It is an extra, extra small. It is from the brand Ours, which I am not familiar with at all. It is a rayon nylon, which makes me think that it is a bit better quality, and it is super, super soft. Really pretty with these cutouts, and a really pretty sky blue, but again, extra, extra small. All right, I got some things rolled up here. Let me move that out of the way. Here is something that is in a size that does sell, and in a brand that does sell for me. I am always very surprised. Gloria Vanderbilt, again, not a super high-end brand. You could get it everywhere. These are a size 16 petite. I have sold several Gloria Vanderbilt pants. They usually go for about anywhere between the 15 to 25 range, so you could probably get at least 20 bucks for them. Now these are new with tags, and it is the Amanda Slimming jean, which is the jean that I have sold. And as I'm looking at it, there is a big dark mark at the back. So I hope that that comes off, but if it does come off, then they are no longer new with tags, unless I want to get clever with this, but I'm not really sure that that's worth it. So I'll probably take the tag off, squeeze some just dish liquid on here. Dish liquid is a great degreaser. Squeeze some dish liquid on there, let it sit overnight, and then wash them and see if I can get that off, because these will, I do believe, move. Will move, so. This is really pretty. I love, love blazers, even though they don't always sell for me. This is Willow and Clay. Really pretty blazer. It doesn't feel, yeah, it feels like polyester. Doesn't feel fancy, but it looks fancy. Very, very cute. I like this a lot. A window pane plaid blazer. A lot of extra details. This adjustable strap. It has the really cute elbow pads. It feels like a suede, but again, it is polyester. Double-breasted, real front pockets, and a cute double buckle detail in the back. I really like this. I will be excited to see if this moves for me. This looks a little bit dated. It is a 9 West dress. It is a size 10, so that's a little bit better. Black and gold metallic chevron, knit dress, long sleeve, bodycon. It does look like it has a full lining. It's cute. We'll see. Not sure about that one. Ooh, this feels super soft. I do not know this brand, but the quality feels really nice. Before I show it to you, I'm just looking to see if I could see a care label in it to see what it's made out of, because it feels really lovely. Oh, 75% bamboo, 25% cotton. I like the sounds of that. It is J. Basilio. Please feel free to educate me phonetically on how to say things in the comment section below. It is a really cute tank, contrast stitching at the top, a little razorback spaghetti. Like I said, super soft. That bamboo makes it super soft. There does look like there's a bit of a snag on it. Really pretty. I'll be interested to see how that one does. That one makes me think that it may be a nicer higher end brand, since it feels so soft in the bamboo. This is BP. Again, never heard of it. That is one thing I like about ThredUP boxes, is I get a lot of clothing that I may not know much about the brand, and so it forces me to research the brand so that I can learn a little bit more. It is a nice size, large, a boxy tee, heathered blue, and it does have a really cute split bell sleeve. I like that. That's adorable. I think that would sell. Here is a very cute blouse, and we're in the opposite end of the spectrum on fringe sizes because now we're at a 2X. This is Danielle Raylin. Again, not familiar with that brand. It is a pretty blouse. Medallion with the sleeveless. I was gonna say it's button front, but it's not. And then it has a really cute border print. So a nice print for a plus size. I think that one will move for me. I do pretty well with plus sizes. This is Vince Camuto. I have sold a lot of this brand of shoes, but not so much with clothing, so it'll be another interesting one to see. This is a size 6. Really pretty, like a jersey knit sleeveless dress with a big oversized flower pattern. And I like this, kind of a fit and flare dress. It's cute, nice quality here, really thick, fully lined. I think that's pretty. I think that one will move well. Okay, here's an Asos dress. So we do have a good size on here. It is a size 14. I'm just gonna snap this up so that we can get a better look at it. Asos is an interesting brand for me. I have thrifted several Asos pieces and sold them, but I also have this really pretty dress that I got, I'm pretty sure in a previous ThredUP box, that I cannot seem to get rid of. I have marked it down over and over again and sent out so many offers to likers, but nobody will pick it up. But it is a really pretty dress, so I'm not sure what works for Asos and what doesn't. Now this is basic black, so this one might work a little bit better. It has this cool neckline, snap up detail. Again, a jersey knit dress with a bit of a fuller skirt. And this is a size 14, but I'll definitely put the measurements in there because I'm not an Asos shopper, but I have personally tried some things on of theirs. And this is a 14 and I wear an extra large and it looks a little big. So at least in the sleeves, maybe it's just a big, kind of like a dolman sleeve, I don't know. Interesting to see how that one does. Again, not a big ticket item in my experience. Here's another pretty printed, I'm gonna say dress, but I think it might be a top or a tunic. It looks kind of small to be a dress. It is a small though, of course, a small petite. Surprise, surprise. Paula Herman of New York. It's a cute, like a snake print, sheer spaghetti strap. And again, it comes in real small, so it's almost like a peplum or a little tunic, and it has the, it has it on the front and the back, the smocking detail. Really cute, but again, it is a small size, so we shall see. It's a little workout top. I have done well with workout tops when I get them. They don't move for a ton of money, but they do move. And it does look like it's Lulu. It has the tag is ripped out up here, but you can see it right there. I don't see a care label in it. I'm sure it's a small or extra small, as everything I've ever gotten in my ThredUP box from this brand is. With the detail and the razorback. This is just basic INC, International Concepts, and it is a size 4. Can we see a pattern here? It's a pretty basic black pant with a wide leg. And it does have this silver buckled detail. This is JBS. This almost looks like a 90s label. I've never gotten anything I would consider vintage in my ThredUP box, but this looks like a 90s label. It's a loop tag, it's embroidered, and there's none of the wash symbols on there, which makes me think this is 90s. It is a size 22, and it is a crazy print, which has some 90s vibes to it. And it is a button front dress, which again has been popular, but this print is definitely unique. Then it has some button and ruching detail on the back, or smocked detail. Overall, the dress is really pretty, but I just think it takes a unique customer for plus size in this print, in my opinion. Here's some Ann Taylor, which I have to be honest with you, I do not pick up, and I've stopped picking it up even from the bins because it sits forever, forever, forever. So I'm not confident that I will sell this. It is a size 8, which is a little bit nicer of a size. Hidden zip detail on the side. Actually, this is giving me real 90s vibes, though I bet because it's Ann Taylor, it's not. Just a really cute, looks almost like a bias cut skirt with a flower print. There are some all over snags on it that I'm noticing and not sure if I'll be able to pick that up on the camera. There you go. But again, it's Ann Taylor, so we'll be happy if it moves. Now here is a new with tags, and it is Philosophy, and I have had some success with some Philosophy clothing. It does look like it's come from an outlet or something because it is completely blacked out, which is annoying. And it does have the tags on it. And it is a petite but a medium. But it is a dress, so you could probably sell it to a medium customer. It's a pretty aqua teal blue dress, little Grecian inspired with this braided detail right here. This is Wishful Park. It's a size medium, which I'm liking. A little bit tangled up here, so let me... It looked like a dress, but I do believe it is a top or a tunic. Really pretty navy with the flower detail. And it, like I said, it looks like a tunic style. Looks a little small for a dress with the self belt detail. That would be really pretty with some leggings or some skinny jeans. I think that one will probably move. This looks a little rough for wear. It is Summer and Sage. And again, what? Are you shocked? It's a size small. Who would have frickin' thunk it? When I say it's a little worse for wear, it does have all over pilling on it for sure, which will need to be denoted. And there's a stain right there on it, which we'll try again with the laundry soap to see if we can get it out. This is where I start to get frustrated. Just overall open front jersey knit stripe sweater. This is another brand I've never heard of. It is Gilly. It's made in the USA, which is kind of fascinating to me, given that it definitely looks current. Again, like I said, not a brand that I know about, so that is trying to find a redeeming quality of why I spent $65 on this box. That is a nice reminder for me that I do get to learn about new brands. Really pretty black and creamy nude color graphic stripe dress with a self belt. It's a cute dress. It would not be a ThredUP box if you didn't get some Under Armour pieces, which is fine because they don't bring you in a ton of money, but they definitely move. And it is a day glow, a yellow Under Armour. Like, I love it, but is the Under Armour customer really screaming the brand? And on the back too. I'm sure this one will sell. Under Armour stuff usually sells super quick for me. You just don't make any money off of it. And this last one is this brand's so hard to read, but if I remember correctly, I think I have this in my shop and I've sold it before. Staring at the Stars. Of course, it is an extra small. Thankfully, it is a little bit billowy, so hopefully some measurements will encourage somebody the next size up to buy it. It's a cute sheer blouse. There is a lot of pulls on the back that I will have to clean up. So if you've watched any of my unboxings before, you know that I usually am quite disappointed with what I get. And I don't always am able to perceive the value of things until I go in and research them to get a true perceived value. My concern about this is not just the value though, it's the fact of the extremely small sizes, which I know I've mentioned several times already, but the problem with small sizes is they don't move for me, and they don't move even when you mark them down. And I'm in the position right now, having last bought a ThredUP mixed clothing box this summer, to where I'm about at that phase to where I'm going to mark down the items that are left in that box, and the majority of the items that are left are very small sizes 6 and under, and a lot of extra smalls and smalls. So I'm really concerned I'm going to be in the same position with this box, which again is why I have held off on buying any ThredUP mixed clothing boxes, as I find my money is better spent thrifting for items on my own that I know will move, or in the very least picking up some items from the bins that I may not know will move, but it's easier to take the risk on them as they are way cheaper. So let me go ahead and do all the numbers. I'm gonna itemize everything in my spreadsheets. I'm gonna look up all the comps. I'm going to get an idea of what's going to move, and to be honest with you, I think I'm going to look at the sizes on this. I am very curious to know, out of 25 pieces, how many of these pieces were fringe, and I may even compare that to the box that I had last summer, because I think that's very concerning. And if you are purchasing these ThredUP boxes for resale, I think it's really important for you to know if you're going to get all fringe sizes and how long those usually sit and wait. So let's go and do all that, and I will come back with the totals. Okay, Sequels friends, I am back, and I have gone through and done all of the researched the comps on all 25 of these items, and I want to say a few things. One, the last box I went ahead and looked through that I bought this summer. Now, I was going to do a recap, but it doesn't look like that I actually filmed that unboxing, so you guys have no idea what came in that box. But I do want to say a few details about it, because overall on that box, I was expecting to make anywhere from $450 to $674. I have already sold through more than half the pieces. I got like 30 some items in that box, and I ended up having 25 that I could sell. And so far I've sold through 15 of them, and one of them just sold the other day, so I'm still selling through the rest. But I thought it was interesting to note that as of, and I'm just checking my little cheat sheet here, but as of right now, I have grossed $342 on that box, and I have the potential, if I sell through the remaining items, and if I sell them at about half of what I've charged for them now, I have the potential to make about $500 gross on that box, which will be about $350 in my pocket. So I just wanted to clarify that, as that's what I made on that last box, even though I wasn't super excited about those items. Also, like I keep saying, I got a ton of small items in that box. Extra smalls, size 2s, size 4s, size 0s. And I thought it was interesting to note that I sold through, out of the 15 items that I sold in that box from the summer, I did sell through 6 items that were all sized extra large, small, size 0, size 2, size 4. So I think that is important to note, because whenever I get frustrated about anything, or whenever I feel very strongly about something, like ThredUP always sends way teeny tiny sizes, then my next initial reaction is, I feel this way, and if I feel a certain way, now I need to prove it. As my wonderful flagrancy friends, if you listen to that podcast, always say, feelings and facts. And as soon as I get a really strong feeling, I want to back it up with facts. And I have to say that I am actually selling through some of these smaller sizes. Now, it may take a while for them to sell. I'm definitely not selling them as quick as I do other sizes. But out of the 15 items that sold, 6 of them were those small sizes. So those small sizes do end up moving for me. So I think that's important to note, because it makes me feel a little bit better about this box, thinking that I will be able to move some of these smaller sizes. So overall for this box, just as a reminder, it cost me $65.99, and that is because it is a $60 box and I had to pay $5.99 shipping. So altogether $65.99, and there were 25 items. As of right now, I'm going to say all 25 are saleable, but there were 2 that have spots on them. I think that Gloria Vanderbilt will come out, but as I spot treated that little top, that gray and white striped top, it feels like textured, the stain, so I think it's glue or something, and to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to end up being able to sell that, but it is in my numbers right now because I'm not going to take it out until I get it through the wash and I know for sure. So I'm going to say I have 25 items to sell, so if you divide that out by the $65.99, that comes to about $2.50, 54 cents, I believe it is, an item. So definitely cheaper than sourcing at Goodwill, not as cheap as sourcing at the bins. And like I said before, if you do not have a means to source locally, this is a great option. Although you do not know what you're going to get, so it is a total mystery, but it will introduce you to some new brands. Overall, I'm expecting to make relatively my same expectations from my previous box, which is to gross anywhere between $440 and $695. So I would likely bring in the middle range of that. I know I've usually been towards the lower end of my projections here, as I'm always advantageous listing high. But you know, once you have 5 people send you a lowball offer and it's around the same price, you know it's time to lower that price. So on average, historically, I've made about $500 with these boxes, and I usually bring home anywhere from 70 to 75% of that. So if I did bring home 75% of that, then that means I would make about $375 on this box. Not bad at all for a $65 investment. Again, I will always say the same thing. I am not going to source entirely through ThredUP. It is never going to happen. My anxiety can't handle it. I want to source things that I feel comfortable with. I don't want everything to be a mystery, and I do want to source things on my own. But I also have the luxury of having some great thrift in my area, as well as having a Goodwill's bins. Now, once you have a Goodwill outlet, a Goodwill bins, you have a different caliber of requirements of what you want. But if you don't have these things, I still say that ThredUP is a great source. I am clearly making money on these boxes. And also, like I said, it is still great for people like me who have wonderful sourcing options to grab one every few months just to familiarize yourself with new brands. As I said, there were several brands on here that I have no knowledge of, and it might be worthwhile for me to look for these things out in the wild. So take them for what they are. Sometimes it's a great learning opportunity, and also go back and look at those numbers. I think you might be surprised that your stuff from ThredUP is selling and that it is making you money. Paying $65 to make about $500, which means $375 to $400 in my pocket. Hell yeah, all day long, I will be happy to do it. So take that into consideration. As per usual, I will definitely do a recap. Once I've sold through at least 50% of this box, I will come back and do an updated video that shows you what I sold, how much it sold for, and whether I got anywhere close to these gross projections. I would love, as always, to hear from you. Please let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure many of you are much more educated on some of these brands than I am. I would love to know what item is your favorite. What item do you think is going to move? How do you do with these fringe sizes, especially when it comes to the smaller fringe sizes? I would love to know. As always, please leave your comment section below. I know so many people love to search these ThredUP unboxings to give them the confidence as to whether or not they should buy a box. So I know they will definitely read the comments. So if you have an opinion on ThredUP, especially the mixed clothing boxes, then do leave the comment section below. I hope you found this video helpful and useful, and if you did, of course, by all means, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Every time you hit a thumbs up button, it lets me know what kind of content to create in the future. And historically, when I look through those YouTube stats, because again, feelings versus facts. When I look at those YouTube stats, it really seems like you guys really enjoy unboxings, which is another reason why I pulled the trigger to get this ThredUP box, even though sometimes I'm a little apprehensive about them. So if you enjoyed this, please do go ahead and give a thumbs up. And if you like unboxings and all sorts of reselling content, from thrifting to thrift flips to more unboxings to hauls to deep dive stat numbers, somebody telling you the real deal and not just saying what feels right, but actually factually telling you what happens, then you'll definitely want to go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to ring-a-ding-a-ling that bell so that you're notified every Tuesday and Friday as I upload new videos. I shall be back next week on Tuesday with a new video, and I hope all of you have an awesome, fabulous weekend. See you then. Bye-bye.